commitment. Doesn't beat the infield. Nearly gets the edge. Afridi with a great delivery there. Can't get that outside the ring field. No. Terrible shot. Edged. That's a confident appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Shah from the Randwick end. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Misses everything. End of the over. India are 18 for 1.
2 overs gone in the power play, and the batters are off to a good start here, ahead of the required run rate.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Finds the fielder with that shot. Couldn't get it through the field. The bowler looks really confident. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Straight to the fielder. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Afridi from the Paddington end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Cuts that off well in the infield. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. That's the over. India 36 for 1. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough to get on it for 4.
Shah shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Gets onto the front foot and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Going with pace now. There's a chance if it hits. Got that away nicely. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over, 10 off it. India, a 65 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Shah from the Randwick end. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Might look to go big again here.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Shah needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now.
And another no ball. Seems to have forgotten where the crease is.
We've all been there when nothing seems to be going right, and all you can really do is get your head down and remember your basic skills. Brilliant shot there.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The over finishes, you really can't be giving batters of this quality extra deliveries. The captain might want to send their bowler down to the boundary to collect their thoughts.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nearly gets the edge. Ralph with a great delivery there. No. Terrible shot. Jadeja drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. India a 92 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Doesn't beat the infield. Goes over the top with that shot. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
That's the power play finished, and it was an excellent one. They went really well in that 10 to 12 run and over area, and they're ahead of the required run rate. The captain would be very pleased with that start.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Rizwan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Misses everything. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Smacks that away through the gap. Massive outside edge. Trouble. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Wow, that's missed a lot. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we were hoping for, but still, solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Afridi has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
That's a boundary save for sure. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Big edge. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a chance if it hits. Square cut, finds point, no run. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Big edge. Where's that going? Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Straight to the fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Afridi from the Paddington end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of two. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 7 off it. India 141 for 3.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Ralph coming back into the attack.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of the over. 6 off it. India are 147 for 3.
At the moment, they've got a chance in the next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in and keep up the shot making. 4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Nearly gets the edge. Afridi with a great delivery there.
That was another great delivery. Nice and short and just tucking up that batter. No more of that this over, unfortunately.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. India are 151 for 3.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Drives it into the covers. Fielders have no chance.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Ralph with a huge appeal. Gone. Great catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Doesn't beat the infield. Goes over the top with that shot. Ralph getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Nice solid defensive shot. Perfectly timed. Three added in that over. India are 164 for 4. Ralph from the Randwick end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Out. Caught. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Edged it. Oh, no, you cannot afford to miss chances like that. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Couldn't get it through the field. Shadab has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
That was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of two.
Misses everything. Good pick up, big chance. Misses, that's a big chance going begging.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Pakistan managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Shadab from the Paddington end. Finds the fielder with that shot. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe three. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Ralph, having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far, and just one more to get 5 in this innings. Perfectly timed.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that. Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Beats the field with a great shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Cuts that off well in the infield. Needs to be on target. End of the over. India 202 for 6. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. straight to the fielder. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Going with spin now. Was quick onto that in the infield. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
End of the over. 7 off it. India for 214 for 6.
How will the bowler respond?
A direct hit and this could be gone. Finds the edge. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch. Rizwan with a nice catch there. Not sure why it was reviewed, though. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 3 off it. India, 217 for 7. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Over, India, 222 for 8. No, terrible shot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nice shot, but straight to gully. India weren't given much of an opportunity there, a very tidy over. Can't get that outside the ring field. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Six runs added in that over. India 234 for 8. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Couldn't get it through the field. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Misses everything. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
9 runs added in that over. India 243 for 8.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Wow, that's missed a lot. Nice solid defensive shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Rizwan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Five runs in that over. India 248 for 8. Shah from the Randwick end.
No point chasing that. Brilliantly timed off the back foot and races to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Smacks that away through the gap. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. End of the over, 10 off it. India 258 for 8. Shadab, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
Wait there.
Pakistan with a massive shout. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, 6 off it. India, 264 for 8. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
One to get for 50.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Goes over the top with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India, 273 for 8. Shadow from the Paddington end. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Shadow with a huge appeal. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Nice, solid defensive shot. Two blocks in a row now. Tick-tock, tick-tock. That's the end of a fantastic over. No runs from the bat and added a wicket to the tally as well.
Yep. No! Bowler!
Great shot through the gap.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Yep. Bowler.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Shah ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Shadab to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters.
Yep, yep. Yeah, yeah.
Nicked it. Pakistan goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that.
This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides. And it's a shame that